Hi guys, Tony here. I'm starting to do NFL Games of the Week. Starting with the Colts against the Eagles, in my opinion, defending Super Bowl champion against what I'm predicting to be the eventual Super Bowl champion. And I'm very impressed with the Indianapolis Colts defense so far outside of that second half against the Cincinnati Bengals. Andrew Luck looks really solid out there. The Colts run the football really effectively so far. The offensive line has done a really great job, and I drafted him number 1 overall on my fantasy team, Andrew Luck. The reason why the Colts are going to win this game to send the Eagles to 1-2 is number 12 himself, Andrew Luck, to give the Eagles or the Colts a 2-1 record against the team that just won the title, which is the Eagles. It is title that equals 21. It is Eagle that equals 21. But most importantly, this is the 66th season of the Indianapolis Colts. That's why I think it's going to end in a title here. It is Andrew that equals 29. Wentz making his return after 29 games played in the NFL. He's going to remain at 18 wins when dealing with the last quarterback to lead the Colts to the Super Bowl, which is number 18 himself, Peyton Manning. So that's why he's going to remain at 18 total wins in his return, Carson Wentz. He's got 11 regular season losses. Number 12 is going to come against number 12 himself, Andrew Luck. His third home loss, I think, is going to come in the year that the Colts win their third Super Bowl in the NFL. A really monstrous accomplishment. And scrolling down here for Andrew Luck, his career against the Philadelphia Eagles. He is 0-1 against the Philadelphia Eagles. Do this again. Scroll this down. Okay, so here it is, the Philadelphia Eagles. He is 0-1. He's going to go 1-1 against the Philadelphia Eagles against number 11. In his return, with Andrew Luck overshadowing him, we have the Colts losing a game at home in this case, but winning 2 games on the road. Now, I'd have to go out on a limb and say that the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to win the AFC South this year. I think they'll do just enough, but I think the Colts are going to be one of the best teams in the AFC. So that's why I think the Colts are going to be a wild card team this year, and I think they're going to go through the wild card. Before the year, I thought they'd go through the wild card round and not have a bye, but I thought they would still get that home game in the playoffs, but they may end up having to go through all 3 on the road. You know, I think about it, sort of like Aaron Rodgers during his Super Bowl run. He had to win 3 games on the road, right? He had to beat Philadelphia. He had to beat Chicago in the NFC Championship game, and he beat the Atlanta Falcons. And I think Andrew Luck is going to go through the same route in the year that he beats Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl. You know, Aaron Rodgers is number 12 as well. There are some good narratives surrounding Green Bay and Indianapolis in the year of the comeback to reach the Super Bowl. So I hope the numbers 18, 12, and 11 are really key in this game when in regards to the winner of the game. The reason why the game is being played on the 23rd day of September, it is because the Super Bowl is being played on a date of 2-3 numerology. That game would feature the defending Super Bowl champion and then the team that's going to end up winning the Super Bowl this year. 23 numerology associated with the Indianapolis Colts. You know, second Super Bowl title going to their third Super Bowl title. Number 12 numerology, this matchup between the team with 1 Super Bowl and the team with 2 Super Bowls. The team with 1 Super Bowl is going to end the game with 1 win. The team with 2 Super Bowls is going to end the game with a win total of the amount of Super Bowls they have. 2 for the Colts. This game, Andrew Luck, Indianapolis are going to pick up another win on the road. Carson Wentz in his return comes up short. Bad luck. You see, this game is all about luck. Week 1 was all about luck. Where the Colts are driving, their defense is great, they let the Bengals back in the game, and then boom, the fumble. The Colts can't win. They fumble when they reach the red zone. They took care of business against Washington in Andrew Luck's place of birth. Washington, D.C., right? 33 prior days to the Super Bowl. This is why Andrew Luck is going to end up winning the Super Bowl on the 34th day. Indiana equals 34, right? That's what's going to happen here. And then we have Mike Pence, being a fan of the Indianapolis Colts. He's going to end up seeing the Colts win the Super Bowl this year, right? Colt 45, Houston, won a World Series already in Donald Trump's tenure. They may win an NBA Finals during his tenure. Colt 45, it begs the question. Now there's another 45 connection in relation to Mike Pence, because it is it is Mike Pence that equals 45. Something to look out for. There was something else that I needed to see. I think Andrew Luck's win total, yes, his 45th victory in tribute to the Super Bowl title. This game against the defending champs for Mr. Mike Pence, the Indiana native. And the question surrounding impeachment, but I think Donald may get away and finish his term. So rocky days ahead. The Colts symbolize a lot of what's going to happen. The Colts last won the Super Bowl in 2007, and then boom, the financial collapse. That was a pig year. This is a pig year this year. Let's see if history repeats itself. And I will predict 3 touchdowns here for Andrew Luck in this football game next week. I think it's going to happen. His next touchdown, it would be 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions in the year of Super Bowl 53. 3 touchdowns, and I think he does get an interception. I will go with an interception maybe early on in the game for the Philadelphia Eagles. Score-wise, that's an even better question. I would say 25-22. Colts with 25 points against Wentz, and 22 for the Eagles. It is Eagles. That equals 22 in gematria. So a lot of number crunching here. It's looking great for the Indianapolis Colts. Let's see, what win on the road would this be for Andrew Luck? Win number 21 on the road to give the Colts a 2-1 record against a team coming off its title equals 21. Eagle equals 21, right? Against the Eagles, right? Make America great again. And this, and then, the Eagles, the symbol of the country, America, won the Super Bowl. It is because of that. It is because Donald in America equals 50. Let's see. Donald equals 23. So 2-3 and, Pence, Mike Pence and all this. Maybe a big reason why Indianapolis is going to win this Super Bowl. So I'm going with the Indianapolis Colts over the Eagles in my first NFL Game of the Week video. Many more to come. Through the rest of the season, I'll promise to do an exclusive NFL Game of the Week video for every single week of the rest of the season. Great idea.